What's up, guys? So I'm gonna be reacting to Tamra Lamesay. I apologize if I'm messing up your name, but it's a short video. It's like a minute and a half as far as her TikTok. I'm gonna be reacting to her TikTok. She's gonna make some comments, and I'm gonna give my commentary as we're watching. So stay tuned.
Let's talk about accepting your body. As a fat person, we've all experienced our fair share of failed diets. Now, that's the only time I'm going to bring up the D word, so you're safe.
All right, so here's the deal. Failed diets, I could totally relate. You know, how many times have I tried losing weight in the past and I go on this diet and I crash and burn? But the reality is the reason why most of these diets fail is because we fail to stick with anything that we're willing to do long term. And that's what I'm focused on as I'm going on my weight loss journey, is trying to stick with something that I know that I am willing to do day in and day out. So it gives me a better chance of being successful. So as far as diets, we can't look at it for diets. We got to look at it more like, look, it's a lifestyle change. That's what we need to look for. Try to figure out what we're willing to adapt to and what's going to help us succeed long term.
Not about the D word. It's about what those failures taught you. They taught you that you weren't good enough. You're not disciplined. You couldn't count on yourself to finish or follow through. You sink lower and lower into those icky feelings, and then failures and bad shit seems to show up in every area of your life. Then your brain, whose only goal is protecting you from pain, by the way.
I agree with some of what you're saying about the failure. Has taught you about you lack the discipline and the self-motivation to continue moving forward. But what are you implying, that we should just give up? Life is not easy. And what I realized, that as far as me overcoming my binge eating disorder and anybody else that struggles with food addiction, it's not going to be a perfect linear path. And you just got to accept the fact that, hey, you're going to have some good days and have bad days. But the goal is to have a majority of your days being good. So I'm hoping you're not advocating to just give up just because you haven't figured out a diet, in my words, more like a lifestyle, something you're willing to stick with. That's all it is. Don't throw in the towel.
Tells you to just stop trying because you're going to fail anyway. So what's the point? We might as well stay safe. And years go by and you stop dreaming and having things to look forward to. It's time to stop just existing, and it starts with your body.
I know what it's like to feel defeated. And certain things in my life where I'm like, I'm going to screw up. I always screw up. But here's the problem a lot of us face. We're going all or nothing. We either get it right the first time, and if we screw up, we just give up. So I don't agree with them. I agree with as far as the mindset, because I've gone through what she is saying, like certain things that you go out and try, and then you don't succeed right away because you hit some slippery slopes. But the reality is, you don't need to be perfect. You need to improve and get better day by day. That's how I look at it now. I'm no longer going to allow my failures to dictate what I'm going to do each day. I'm not going to let it get me down. Anything anything that basically, you got to get out your comfort zone. And once you start teaching yourself to get out that comfort zone, things will get easier over time. You just got to put in the work, and you got to be consistent. And that's what I'm telling myself every day. Just get consistent, find a routine, and make sure you put in the work.
Accepting that the body you have right now is beautiful and perfect and worthy of love and care and appreciation is the first step into finding you again. Letting go of what you think your body should look like and beginning to celebrate the beautiful body that houses your wit, your charm, your intelligence will break you free from the weight of failure and not good enough.
Trust me, I wish I could just say, yeah, accept my body for what it is. But the reality is, me neglecting my health caused me to develop sleep apnea and develop high blood pressure. Tell that to other people who have different medical conditions. If they've had to get body parts amputated and all that, tell them, oh yeah, don't worry about it. If you're multiple pounds overweight, that's okay. No, I agree as far as accepting who you are, as far as a person, loving yourself. But at the end of the day, if you're not at a healthy weight, then, I recommend you try to help yourself get to a healthy weight so you can be healthy and live a better life. And that's what I'm trying to do for myself. And I hope for the same for anybody else who may be struggling with their weight, who may be overweight. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this whole fat acceptance saying, oh, it is what it is. No, you're going to have more problems. If you remain overweight, you're going to develop problems as you get older. So that's a no-go for me.
Accept your body, appreciate it, treat it with care, and start to see how life has been waiting for you to take up some space and shine.
All right, treat your body with care. So how about we stop overeating? For all of us who are overweight and obese, stop overeating, and we take better care of our body. We make better food choices, and then we go to the gym and exercise. We get better sleep, and we drink more water. So that is the message that I'm telling myself, and this is the message I hope other people who may be overweight, obese, who are struggling. At the end of the day, you can do it. You can be successful, and we just hope that these fat activists or fat acceptance people, I'm not sure what to consider this TikTok person, but I hope that she sees the light and she does take charge of her health before it's too late. You don't want to wait until you hit rock bottom. So do it while you have a chance. And that's the end of the video. Peace.